Watch this. I just ask, how did my website do this week and where did the traffic come from? And Claude pulls the real numbers straight out of Google Analytics, then tells me what to do about them. No dashboards, no filters, no spreadsheets. By the end of this video, your Claude will do this too, using Google's own official connector. If you've ever opened Google Analytics, clicked around for 10 minutes and left without an answer, you know the problem. The answers are in there. Finding them is a job. Connecting Claude changes the whole relationship. You ask a question in plain English. You get an answer in plain English. Traffic, sources, top pages, even who's on your site right now. And, the part I love, it doesn't just report, it makes suggestions. Most businesses never look at their analytics. Now your analytics reports to you. 3 things: a website with Google Analytics installed, a free Google Cloud account, I'll walk you through it, and the Claude desktop app. Fair warning, this setup is a little more technical than our SendGrid one. There's a terminal involved. But I'll show you every single click, including the 2 errors that stop most people. 15 minutes, start to finish. First, the Google Cloud side. Head to console.cloud.google.com and create a new project. I'm calling mine Claude Analytics. Now enable 2 APIs. In the search bar, find the Google Analytics Data API. Enable it. Then the Google Analytics Admin API. Enable that one too. One reads your reports, the other lists your accounts. You need both, and doing it now saves you an error later. Next, an OAuth client. Think of it as an ID card for this connection. Open Google Auth platform, click Get Started. Name the app, choose External, and add your own email as a test user. Then, Clients. Create Client, choose Desktop app. And download the JSON file it gives you. Hold on to that file. It's about to matter. Now the connection itself. First, the helper tools, Python, pipx, and the Google Cloud CLI. Don't write anything down. There's a full written guide linked below with every command for Windows and Mac, copy-paste ready. Get those installed and open a terminal. Here's the command, gcloud auth application default login, with 2 scopes, Analytics read-only and Cloud Platform. Notice that. Read, only. Claude can look at your data. It can never change anything. Now, 2 gotchas, right here, that stop almost everybody. 1. Put quotes around the scopes. On Windows, PowerShell splits them at the comma without the quotes, and you get an error that makes no sense. 2. Point the command at the JSON file you just downloaded, using client ID file. Skip this, and Google blocks the login completely. This app tried to access sensitive info. That's not you breaking something. Google just doesn't allow the default client to touch analytics data anymore. Your own client, the ID card, is the fix. Run it. Your browser opens. Sign in with the Google account that owns your analytics. You'll see a warning. Google hasn't verified this app. That's fine. It's your app, and you're its only user. Continue. Check both permission boxes. Done. Back in the terminal, there's the line that matters. Credentials saved to file. Copy that path. And careful, this is the second JSON file in this setup. The one you downloaded is the ID card. This new one is your actual login. Last step, introduce it to Claude. In Claude Desktop, Settings, Developer, Edit Config, add the Analytics Server block. It's copy-paste from the description, with 2 values that are yours, the path to that credentials file, and your project ID. On Windows, double every backslash in the path. JSON is picky like that, and if Claude says it can't attach, use the full path to pipx instead of just pipx. Desktop apps don't always see what your terminal sees. That fix is in the guide below too. Now quit Claude completely. On Windows, that's the tray icon down by the clock, not just closing the window, and relaunch. Fresh chat. Ask it, what Google Analytics accounts do I have access to? There's my property. Connected. Now the fun part. Ask it anything. Summarize my last 28 days, users, sessions, top pages, traffic sources, real numbers, seconds. Compare this week to last week, and am I growing? who's on my site right now. And that's live, by the way. Not yesterday's data, right now. But here's the question that changes how you work. Look at my last month and tell me what's working, what's not, and what 3 things would you do to grow my traffic. That's not a dashboard anymore. That's an analyst. 4 things before you go do this. 1. The login lives on the machine. New computer? Run the login again. 2. There are 2 JSON files in this setup, and everyone mixes them up. The config wants the credentials file that G-Cloud saves, not the client file you downloaded. 3. If a question fails with API not enabled, the error hands you the exact link. Click it, enable, wait 2 minutes, ask again. And 4. Remember, this whole connection is read-only. Claude can't break your analytics, can't delete your data, can't change a setting. Worst case? You just ask again. So that's Claude plus Google Analytics, your website, finally on speaking terms with you. And this is just the beginning. In this series, I'm connecting Claude to email, social media, even bank accounts, one tool at a time, step by step. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, I want all of this for my business, but I don't have the time to wire it together, that's literally what we do. We're a software development agency. Custom software, AI automations, full platforms. If you can describe it, we can build it. There's a contact link right below in the description. Reach out, tell us what you're trying to build, and we'll be happy to help out. More connections are coming. Subscribe so you don't miss them.